welcome back to the channel. Another rainy day in California, so what a perfect time to change the oil, right? I don't know if you saw the last videos, but hey buds, I am going to, or got invited to sort of event track day, so just wanted to change the oil as well as the brake pads. Again, it's private event, just want to get a few laps in, have a little bit of fun, but just want to make sure that the car is in. Gonna head to the homie Kurt's house and do a little play date with the kids, as well as work on the cars. And yeah, what better way than on a rainy day? Also, if you saw the thumbnail, I'm going to be installing the Fumoto oil drain plug. Hopefully that makes changing oil intervals a little bit easier. I've seen this on the forum or read online. This does make it more convenient. It's a little drain plug that just opens and you don't have to unscrew the oil drain plug all the time. Just sort of flip a switch and let it drain. So let's see if I bought the right one, hopefully. With that said, let's hit the road. And of course my son's asleep. Goes to show, maybe the suspension's not as bumpy as we thought it was, right? Kids can fall asleep. Gonna drop them off and then head to Harbor Freight, so stay tuned. All right, gotta pick up some tools first. All right, got the tools, gotta go to AutoZone next. In the tool hauler, the Tessie. Second time, second stop. How long is it taking you? Just to buy the stuff. Hey, feet intake? Yeah, maybe in the light. Alright, gonna start with the oil first. Always go with the OEM. This is the part number here, and I'm gonna use good old Valvoline 5W30. Here's the Fumoto valve. Let's see if this will install properly as we do the oil change. For more context, the Fumoto oil drain valve replaces your factory oil drain plug. This one is F-106 M14-1.5. So after you replace your factory bolt with the Fumoto oil drain valve, it then allows you to flip a switch, which will open up the valve, allowing oil to drain. There's also a clip that will secure the valve switch, so make sure you put this back on after each oil change. I've done a few oil change videos on the channel, and I don't want to bore you, so I'll drop a link in the description below to some more in-depth and detailed videos on how to change your oil. But to start, you want to remove the under tray, and in order to do that, you need to remove 10 push clips as well as 7 10mm bolts. To remove the factory oil drain plug, you'll need a 17mm socket or wrench. Right, there it is. Let's just tighten it and see how it goes. To install the valve itself, I just hand tightened the valve where the existing drain plug was and then used an adjustable wrench to torque it down a bit. I didn't over tighten it, but the torque specs from the Fumoto website says it's 18 foot-pounds. Also be careful not to overturn it too much where the valve isn't facing a direction that will allow oil to drain down and not all over your oil pan. Here I'm just checking for oil leaks. Ignore the water on the ground, that's just from the rain, but just making sure that everything's tightened. And again, I do have the Forged Motorsports oil cooler, so I wanted to run the car a bit and check the oil levels, and then added just a little bit more oil to compensate for the oil cooler itself, and then proceeded to check the oil level when I got home, which I didn't record or want to bore you guys. All right, just gonna let the car settle and check for leaks later. Just because it's a rainy day, I don't know if it's water or if it's oil, but got the oil change, have the Fumoto, is that how you pronounce it? Have the plug drain in, fits perfectly. Again, time will tell, and hopefully there's no leaks with the plug, and the next oil change should be easy. Just have to flip the switch and oil comes out. So next up, we are going to tackle the brake pads. So gonna just install the front, and if it's unsafe, I'll probably just shut it down. But right now, going to install the OEM ones just for the fronts, since it is a front wheel drive car, and primarily use the front brake bias, if that makes sense. I don't know, but we'll see.
I also have a video on the channel changing out the brake pads if you're interested. I'll drop a link in the description below if you want a more in-depth video. But we'll see, since the video didn't perform that well. It seems like nobody is interested in a video on changing the brake pads for the Kona N. But let me know in the comments below what you want to see more of on the channel.
All right, EBC pads out, one side done. Off to do the other side, but gonna rotate my tires as well.
Here, I just rotated the tires from the rears to the front, and I didn't film everything. And again, I did torque down the wheels after the car was on the ground for those who are concerned.
All right, just gonna film this one side. Gotta put this back on and gonna lower the car. So gonna wrap up a bit, not gonna bore you with filming it, but you know, thanks for following along. Hey, shooting the outro now. Hope you liked that video or found it interesting. Probably not the most exciting content to a Fumoto drain plug, but nonetheless is in preparation. Do want to document the prep for the track day / media day for AFE. Just got off a call with the photographer and, you know, going over some of the shooting terminology and shot list. It's a full production thing, and I'm excited not just to have a few sessions hopefully on track, but just to be able to have the car shoot rollers and get some drone shots. So shot professionally, should be excited. So I'm excited there. And yeah, also got a new helmet. Check it out here. I have a race clip helmet. So this is pretty cool. So if I do a session, I have a helmet here, headstocks coming, and I also just run their gloves as well. So I just decided to kind of get a helmet. I know I could have rented one there, but hopefully this will inspire me to go on track more, having a dedicated helmet and some equipment. So that's cool. And yeah, like I said, hopefully getting the car prep and whatnot, just to be able to get some media shots is exciting, and hopefully I can capture the day and post some of the content or some behind the scenes without leaking anything. I don't want to do that. But again, shout out to AFE for the opportunity and being sort of the media car for them. And yeah, anyways, starting to ramble, but I hope you like that video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.